Well. This morning I woke up and I went on my morning walk. And while I was walking, I was thinking about David Dobrik's apology video because I saw it the other day because I've been a bit late on all of this. I wanted to make a commentary on the video. And then, to my surprise, I get home and I see that he posted another video at 1 a.m. or something like that. And I was like, wow. Then it's meant to be that I actually filmed it. I used to love David Dobrik. I used to love his content because it was funny and just something to take your mind off things. But I always had that feeling that he might be a bit of a narcissist or have some narcissistic tendencies. I mean, he's a Leo, so like, what do you expect? Well, he genuinely seems like a nice person, but I'm the kind of person who's pretty naive and who gets fooled very easily by narcissists because I have had narcissistic parents and a narcissistic ex-boyfriend, so yeah. I've learned from it, but sometimes I still get fooled into that. When I heard about the whole scandal happening, I was like, let's watch the apology video and see what he said. That was like one of the worst apology videos that I've seen, like the first one. I'm talking about the first one. He basically blamed everyone else, like I didn't do anything, everything was my friend's fault, like and I've distanced myself from these people, blah blah blah, it's all their fault. He didn't own up to shit. He didn't own up to anything and he was like, no, this is all other people's things. And then in the second video, he actually shows emotion. He actually shows that he's sorry. I'm just gonna quote this because I am not entirely sure if he's true or not. So when I watched the second video this morning, where he does a pretty perfect apology video, I do have to say that the whole video is actually good. Like, that is a good apology video. That's how you do a good apology video, to convince people that you're actually sorry. If he's actually sorry, I honestly don't know, because narcissists are really good at usually saying that they're sorry but not actually being sorry, but just like pretending and doing the whole like, yes, it's 1 a.m. and I was just thinking about it and blah blah blah. It could be a just random thing that actually happened like that, but it could also be staged. I keep on thinking on the first apology video and I'm like, that video seems like it was staged, scripted and all of that. And if you think that the first video was scripted and all that, it means that probably his manager or someone told him to say those things. I don't think a manager would be so stupid. I think about me being his manager and knowing how the whole cancel culture works and everything is like, you need to own up to what you did and tell that you will do better and all of that. So I feel like the first apology video, it makes sense to think that someone told him to film that and someone told him to say all these things, but at the same time I'm like, who would have told him to say that bullshit? It makes no sense. Like, he has a good team behind him, so I don't think anyone in his team told him to do that. So that video kind of feels like he actually wanted to say those things. I'm the kind of person who believes that people have a good heart, that people do wrong and people need to just be taught to do better. But I always have this problem with people who post 2 apology videos, because it's like, I'm gonna try it once and when I see that there's so much backlash to my person, I'm just gonna do another one and now do and give the public what they want to. And that just doesn't feel genuine to me, because it feels like you had a chance the first time to do it correctly and you didn't. And maybe he just actually learned from the backlash he got from the first one. I didn't do this correctly, let's try again. But at the same time, it's like the second video sounds like what I want to hear and what everyone else wanted to hear, you know? And if we go into detail of what he says in the video, he says like, no, I did not know that there was this power dynamic in my group. I didn't know that my friends were toxic, blah, blah, blah. I can understand, like, he's young, he's a young person. He's, I don't know, he's 20, 21, something like that. And he said, like Trisha has said in the past more than once, that she was going to expose them someday. So if you have someone in your friend group who has told you, and probably not Trisha, I feel like there's probably more people in that friend group or people from the outside that have told him like, David, maybe you're being toxic, maybe this, maybe that. And he never stopped to question his actions. He always probably was like, no, I'm untouchable, and since I'm untouchable, I'm just not gonna stop and try to better myself. And that's where it worries me, because it's like, he felt untouchable until the point where people started coming at him because of his actions. Karma started going at him because of what he's done. And I am not a fan of people who have to apologize when there's like no other option. Because when people apologize when there's no other option, you can never know for sure if they are actually apologizing or if they're just saying something to just like save their asses. Honestly, if I look at the video and I look at his face and the emotions that he's showing and the words he's saying, it sounds genuine. It's the other thing that bothered me about the new video is that he did not address the Seth situation at all. I know that the main focus right now is the whole abuse, rape, assault and all that. He says that he doesn't know that he is a toxic person or that his friend group was toxic, when apparently Seth said that he has told him and his friends more than once that they were being racist and he did not like the racist jokes and all that. So if someone tells you this and he's your friend, you're gonna know that you're doing something wrong, you know. The fact that you need over 1 million people to come and give you backlash for something that you did, for you to apologize, is a sign for me that you're just doing it for the views and to save yourself, and not really because you care. Because if he cared about his friend, he would have apologized to his friend. If he cared about the girl, he would have apologized immediately to the girl, even if it's not your fault. Like, I can do something that can do you wrong or that can hurt you, and I will immediately apologize to you, because that's just how I am, and that's just how I feel like everyone should be. Like, if you're a normal human being with feelings and empathy and compassion, you will apologize to anyone, even if it's not entirely your fault, because you know you're gonna help that person, you know that you're gonna help them feel better. But the fact that you have to wait until the whole world is against you to apologize, that's what makes me think that this is not a genuine thing. So, and the fact that he surrounded himself with certain people that with time have not been on the vlog anymore, because yeah, he distanced himself from them in 2019 or something like that, but Liza left him to be on his own, and other people of the vlog also kept on leaving because they just distanced themselves from the group because they had gaps and things like that happening. And I cannot help but think that they didn't break up because the friend group was toxic, but I feel like the girls distanced themselves because they were on the healthier side and they did not want to have to do anything with that. Because Liza used to be in the vlogs even after the breakup, but at some point she just started to just like no, I don't want to be here. So that's something that also kind of makes me feel like maybe there was something there too, you know. As the saying goes, a good apology is when you see changed action, changed behavior after that. So if we see changed behavior long term, that means that he was genuine, or at least that he's trying to hold up a nice facade for the world. It could also be that, it doesn't need to be genuine necessarily, but at least I feel like he did the right thing with posting the second one, because I feel like at least he acknowledged people's feelings. And he also said in the apology something that like girls can reach out to him and ask him, like anyone who has been affected by his action can reach out to him, and that he's going to be available for that and this and that, which I feel like is really cool. We'll see if that's actually true, I don't know. He says that he didn't know that his friend group was toxic, or that he had this power over people, you know, where people did not feel like safe to express their concerns or whatever. First thing is, you know, you film a vlog that gets millions of views. You know that. So you know that a lot of people are gonna throw themselves at you just to be on the vlog. Like, you know that there's a power play there. Maybe because of his age, he did not know how big that is, but I have the feeling that you know that you have power over people, and you know that people are gonna do things in the vlog that they would not normally do just because they want to be on there, because they want to be your friends, they want to be around you, they want to be famous. I don't know. Like, it's impossible that you don't know. And the second thing is that in that vlog where the whole threesome situation happened, I don't know if it was in that vlog or the one after it, but I remember that they were in the car, and David, Dom, and someone else, where they said like, you're gonna go to jail for this, or we're gonna go to jail for this, or something like that. So I feel like that means that he knew what he was doing. Like, he knew that what they did was wrong, but they made fun of it and they brushed it off because they were like, oh no, we're untouchable, who the fuck cares? These are like small things that I feel like are, yes, we're untouchable. And now that they're not untouchable anymore, they're like, okay, now we have to admit that what we did was wrong. I feel like the only time you can actually believe that an apology is 100% real is when you actually go to look at your past and you're like, okay, this, and this is wrong, and I'm gonna apologize for this. And you don't need for it to get to the point where the whole world is coming at you, you know? So that's the thing that bothers me. That's the thing that I'm like, is he actually sorry though? Because he's like a very, like, I'm not saying that he has a narcissistic personality disorder, but he has a lot of narcissistic tendencies. As a person who's like lived with narcissists all her life, I can see that. I can see a lot of the things. And narcissists are really good at like pretending that they're sorry, that they did so wrong and this and that, because as I said, I've lived with them. I have experienced this firsthand, and I believed it every fucking time. And I was disappointed every fucking time because no change behavior came after that. Maybe it comes with him, I am not sure, because he is in the public eye and it's gonna be way harder for him to do something like this. But again, the fact that he needed to post a second apology video and did not do it right the first time, also like, it's like, are you actually sorry though, or did you just like realize that the first video was crap and that you needed to do another one? You had a chance to do it right the first time. Why did you need 2 chances? Like, why? Seeing the second one is like, well, I am not sure if I can believe you now, you know? The last thing I want to say is that I don't understand why there's so many people in the vlog squad who are apologizing for this. I mean, David has to apologize for his part and everything, but Dirty Dom disappeared. Like, where is he? Like, why is he not saying anything? Why is he not coming forward and just like facing all of this? And why is David not just like reaching out to him being like, hey, maybe you need to apologize? Maybe he's done that, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. But this is just like my opinion. But like, if you were friends with someone like that in the past and you know that you are in this whole situation together, I feel like the normal thing is just to reach out to that person and be like, hey, maybe you should apologize, or maybe this, or maybe, I don't know. And I might be wrong, but I feel like what's gonna follow from this is like David is gonna reach out to all the girls, or girls are gonna reach out to him and be like, hey, I felt unsafe. He's gonna talk to them, and then maybe he will make a donation to some organization that helps girls with assault or something like that, and some other few big actions. But I don't know if like smaller things are gonna happen, so we'll see. Even if we see changed behavior, there can be like so much changed behavior to the outside and nothing done to his inside, and no self-growth from this. I mean, if he was genuine, he seems to have grown from it, but again, I don't think this apology was 100% genuine. Like, if it was genuine, it would have been genuine the first time, not the second time. You don't need 2 times to do that. So yeah, these are my thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think that it was genuine, if you think that, I don't know, if you think it was genuine. I'm gonna leave the link to his second apology in the description below. Just let me know if you think it was genuine or not, or your thoughts on the whole situation, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe, even though this is my first video, so I know there's not a lot more content in my channel, but I was just gonna start out this week, and then this happened. I was like, this is a great thing to start my YouTube channel with. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I see you guys next time.